Hello, today is December 14th or 15th, December 15th. And we have had a whirlwind of November and December so far. First of all, I started working
Hold on. It's been absolutely insane. I would say this has been the biggest life events changes in the shortest amount of time that we've ever
I
had.
would say aside from going from not being a parent to being a parent. Absolutely.
Okay.
Possibly more than that.
I just want to emphasize that a little bit.
Everything has changed. Everything has changed. So, we're going to go back. Beginning of November, we're all super depressed. We decide I should take a little job just to mostly me have as a reason to be out of the house for a little bit. So I started working at Anthropologie a little bit. Part-time, that's all. It's fine.
Discount?
Discount, taken advantage of. Okay.
So we kind of kept going along in our depressed little selves and had Colin's birthday, though. That was a bright spot.
We did. We had a sweet little birthday party for him, a little puppy party.
A little 6 kids, piñata, scavenger hunt, little craft to make ears for them to wear and these little headbands. It was great.
It was so fun. Such a sweet day. He had a great time. He loved his birthday. So that was awesome. And then that same weekend.
Oh, I got an email. Oh, interesting. It was from a person who I had met with earlier in the summer who worked at the firm in Chicago that I probably admire the most for their urban planning work. It's called Sam Schwartz.
Really?
Transportation Consultants. Yeah, I was like, cool. I really, really want to work at this place because I think it would be awesome. So I get an email from someone saying, hey, can you do an interview? I was like, yes, of course, so...
Can you apply for this job?
Yeah, so I apply.
It was Friday.
Yeah, Friday.
Can you apply over the weekend so we can interview you on...
Monday. So I was like, oh wow, okay, great, let's do this. So I had a good interview with Stacy and Pete at Sam Schwartz, and it went really well. Next day they said, hey, that was on the phone. Yep. Later that day they said, hey, can you come in Wednesday for in person? I was like, sure. So I go, and again, goes really well. I talk with them, and they say basically, when can you start? And I said, well, after Thanksgiving would be good. That's a week and a half out at this point. But they're like, how about on Monday? Meaning the Monday of the week of Thanksgiving. I'm like, whoa, okay. Sure. They're like, well, we'll let you know by the end of the week. I was like, wow, this is fast and kind of weird how fast it is. But, hey, I'm excited to be working for them. So, yeah, we go through... the rest of Wednesday, Thursday, just on pins and needles. Friday, we were just, extremely anxious about this. I was like, hey, Les, we should go on a date. So we go out to the mall and get Cold Stone after we're going to this weird Pac-Man place that was actually pretty cool. But Leslie's just not feeling it. I'm not feeling it either. We're just kind of like, oh, man, this offer never came from Sam Schwartz. So it gets to the point where Leslie basically just has a breakdown and just starts
crying profusely
for quite a while, and it was not good.
It was not good. I would say it was a low point.
Definitely a low point. We come home crying in the car. She goes to the bathroom, just sobbing in the bathroom. While she's in the bathroom, I pull out my phone and look, and there is my phone, which I'd received like an hour ago previous, or maybe 2 hours previous, a email with an offer letter from Sam Schwartz. It was like an absolute like, what the heck is going on? It was like this amazing miracle of timing. And so I told you when you came out of the bathroom, and
you said, Leslie, you need to get out of the bathroom. Come out of the bathroom right now. And then we just started laughing and crying.
Yeah, so... Anyway, they really wanted me to start fast. So we kind of went back and forth, and unfortunately wasn't really successful in negotiating like I dreamed of. But I ended up accepting the job, and they had me come in a couple of days before that week of Thanksgiving, but not really officially start. So yeah, that was, we were just elated, and jump started our like condo searching again immediately in Chicago. But we kind of had a pause with Thanksgiving.
We did. So we had Thanksgiving. Annie and Emily and Grandma and Granddad came down from Minnesota, so we got together with them and the Richards. It was also my golden birthday, and had just the nicest day. Everyone was just so wonderful. Just had a lovely day. Jesse put together a really sweet video for me for my birthday, and we just spent
We had a little Christmas breakfast.
birthday breakfast.
Or sorry, Christmas.
Birthday and Christmas are on the mind.
Yeah, birthday breakfast, and then everyone sang to her for some when we were having for cheesecake with our pies.
Just put it all together. It was amazing. We went and saw a fun movie.
Saw a movie as usual.
As usual. And anyway, great day, and we were just so happy.
And then the next day, Leslie worked Black Friday at the mall.
Oh yeah, and the day after.
Insane trying to pick her up. I mean, it was insane.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
But
Woodfield Mall, the largest mall in America.
And so yeah, that was happening, and but I went out with the cousins and Calvin, and just had a great time at the Garfield Conservatory and just hanging out at the Richards house. So it was great.
Yeah, great. Uh-oh.
Can you mind closing this door? I'll keep going about my work.
You betcha. I'll be right back.
So anyway, then it was to work the next day for me, Monday. So first day of the rest of my life again. And I was super excited. So I'll explain shortly what my job is. So I'm embedded in CTA with this consulting firm, Sam Schwartz. So you have a lot of different projects normally working on transportation planning. But my role is a little different because I'm full-time on a single project with the Chicago Transit Agency, CTA. So they are in the midst of their largest capital improvement project ever. So it's over $2 billion of making several or a few of the lines on the north side of Chicago a lot better. And it's a painful construction and implementation process for the community. So I'm a community outreach person on this project. So I work directly with CTA and with the engineers that are building this project, and I understand what the engineers are doing and communicate that to the public. I understand what the public is feeling and needs, and communicate that to the engineers. And it's an interesting position to me. Challenging personalities, challenging dynamics going on, definitely, but super interesting in a lot of ways. So.
And if anybody, Jesse's just doing great with it.
So we'll see what I can. I mean, a lot of this is new for me. The construction aspect, the outreach aspect. I guess that's pretty much everything. But I have been working at a downtown office for the project, but mostly also in this field office near Wrigley Field. So it's crazy. I'm like going back and forth. Already been to some community meetings that were insane. And
culminating in a non-physical bar fight.
Almost. So, it's been really kind of interesting and a different kind of work than I've done. But, I hope to add it to my, skill sets and experiences. So, yeah.
Crazy. And
so
exciting.
Yeah, but commuting in every day is terrible. It takes like an hour and 15 to an hour and 45 minutes each way. Taking a bus and the train and a bus, and it's just a little crazy.
Car, bus, train, bus.
Yeah. Anyway, there's been other stuff going on with all this craziness.
So we've been trying to buy a house. So we looking at two. One was on Hermitage Street, and one's on Virginia Street in Chicago, both in the Ravenswood neighborhood.
But we looked at other places in Rogers Park with our real estate agent, Ashley. She's been really great.
Mm-hmm.
I guess we looked at 5 places total.
Yeah. I don't even remember.
We made offers on the 2 that Leslie just mentioned and accepted an offer or, a contingent offer on
the house on Virginia.
So the first one we actually looked at. So
our process was a little bit ridiculous. We went back and forth talking like, well, this one has this and this one has that. Liked both of them a lot. And so we made a spreadsheet and we weighted every aspect of the house. So like the location to the metro, like the size of the bathrooms, size of the
Schools.
bedrooms, like
HOA,
Yeah.
schools.
so
blah, blah,
every
blah.
like every single thing, and then we weighted each category. Like this one is worth like, twice as much as the standard, or this one's worth like a quarter of the standard. So anyway, so it's just quite the thing, and then we entered our scores. At the end of the day, it was like
Pretty-
34, like 134 to 137.
I mean,
like
pretty close.
neck and neck, but Virginia came out ahead.
So we made the offer, and maybe let's go into detail about the place in a later
Yeah.
one. But yeah, we made the offer. It came down a little bit. It was that 48 hours of like back and forth, little pins and needles about that as well. But yeah, we have a contingent offer. We got an attorney, get the lending going on.
We had an inspection yesterday.
So I mean, this is happening, and we are so excited.
We are so excited. I think it's going to be such a great place for our family, and we'll show you more about that when we get in.
Whew,
Let's
yeah,
see.
but we've been. I mean, so the weekend where we made the offer turned out to be quite the weekend for us. So we were going back and forth on these two different offers we put in. Desmond was sick. I had this
Stomach pain.
stomach pain that had been bothering me for a couple of days. It kind of culminated that Sunday night of that weekend. Went to the ER with the fear that I had appendicitis. They ended up finding that they
Nothing
didn't
was
think
wrong.
I did, but it was not fun, and kind of I wasn't really scared, but it was like mostly annoyed about it. But that same weekend we had the ward Christmas party, which Leslie was in charge of for the
We were
Arlington
both
Heights
in charge
ward.
of it. And yeah, we had a little night in Bethlehem. We fed 150 people Palestinian food, and it was delicious. And Jesse transformed the gym into an old-timey Bethlehem. We had a service project. It was super fun, but it was a lot of work, and we'd been running pretty ragged. So
But it was great. I mean, people loved it.
it was.
Genuinely, you could tell people loved it. So we're really happy how it turned out, I think.
Yes, it was just awesome.
Even Jonathan Michael's church was involved. Their children's choir came and was part of the singing for it with the primary of the ward. So
Yeah. Then just a couple of other little Christmassy things. We went Christmas caroling again with Nolan, Jonathan, and Jennifer. This last week, Calvin had his preschool's Christmas concert, which was pretty much the cutest thing ever. Also, we realized that his preschool teacher, Miss Sue, was also Anna's preschool teacher like 25 years ago. She remembered Anna and put it together. And baby Desmond can now roll over.
front and back, he did it once. We're still waiting for him to do it again.
Just the absolute cutest baby in the world. And that's it.
Whew.